Hello everyone. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. This is William from madmusician.net. I hope that you are ready for another reaction video, specifically one by Gabriel Henrique singing Run to You by Whitney Houston. I literally have made a tally chart to see what is the most requested since I never knew. So I literally go through all the comments of each video that involve a specific artist, and I find all the covers that you guys think I should listen to, and the one that has the highest is what I will start with first, at least the one that's the highest that I haven't done already. And so this was the top on the list. As you can see, I have a Word document that I'm using to make a tally of all the requests. So this was the one that had the highest votes, and that's what I'm going to be reacting to today. So if you like what you're about to see, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and click the notification bell. And if you have been struggling with singing for a long time, or you've been in a rut that you just cannot get out of on your own, then head on over to my website. The link is right here. There you will find a singing course that I have constructed that is basically all the information that will be able to transform anyone's voice. It does not matter what level of singing you're at. If I can get transformed by someone that I will put the link to in the description when I was relatively good already, then you can too. All you have to do is sign up on my website. The first 100 emails will get the ebook version for free. Just go ahead, learn what you can, let me know how it goes, whether it's good or bad, and then I will give you a refund if it's bad, no questions asked. So let's go on.
I know that when you look at me, there's so much that you just won't see, but you at all.
First off, I didn't mean to stop it there. I had a few things I wanted to say, but I wanted to let it keep going until a little longer. But the only reason why I stopped it is because I got interrupted. Sorry about that. It's so funny, I think at least, in the fact that he's just so incredibly skilled in music overall, not just singing. When I say that, I mean in the fact that he was literally doing this. And that tells me that he can play the piano. I don't know if he can play it super well, but I do know that he has experience playing with instruments based on that, because that is literally a musician's habit to be thinking about the fingerings of certain notes on your instrument. For me, sometimes I'll literally do the arpeggio fingerings. Based on what he was doing, it just lets me know that he's also a musician to an extent, because he's practicing the notes that he hears in the music he's singing along with. Second, his diction is gorgeous. That's the one thing, above all else, I can't praise these other artists for enough. Technique, yeah, he's super good with his falsetto, but above all else, it's just astounding how I'm able to understand his words so well. Now when I listen to All By Myself, which you can click to watch right here, his words were not hard to understand, but I didn't understand them as clearly as I do with this one. I don't know why, but I feel like his diction is overall beautiful, since diction is used to help people understand the words that you're singing, but it can vary. This one was a really big high. That's all I'm saying.
Only take the time. I know in my heart that you found. Oh, boys scared sometimes. Who isn't always strong? Can't you see the heart of me? I feel so all alone. I wanna run to you. I wanna run to you. Want to hold
Wow. Just wow. There are so many things I want to say, but I'm gonna have to really shorten them. First off, you can see how his jaw is moving up and down just a little bit, and that in some senses can be a form of tension, but his sound is just saying, that is just an involuntary action. Because sometimes my tongue will be moving at a similar pace to my vibrato. I don't know if it did it then, but sometimes it will be not really bouncing, but going forward and back in a similar fashion. When you're born with ADHD, you can't stop yourself from moving all the time, unless you're sleeping, and even then you'll probably move in your sleep more than the average person. I've even seen an opera singer do it on this one video when she was the soprano, demonstrating the soprano voice type of different opera voice classifications, and when it bounced, it didn't happen to interfere with a gorgeously open and beautifully sounding high C of a tone. For him, it's no different. The only difference is his jaw is moving up and down in a similar fashion and, let's just say, speed as his vibrato. It all seems controlled regardless. Now, on to the next thing. There are a lot of singers, female singers in particular, who have clearly influenced him to sing in a very similar fashion. More often than not, I don't think guys will be flipping the same way a girl would when it comes to flipping from chest to falsetto. But the only reason why I would say that chest/chest dominant mix to falsetto flip was very amazing is because men have a wider gap in registration transition than women do. So if I were to attempt something like that, it would not sound as gorgeous as it would be for women. Men consciously have to think about that and work on that in particular to get it right. For him in particular, I can tell that they've had enough of an influence on him that he has done it enough to sound as gorgeous doing it as the women. And that bigger gap in registration transitions that men have does not affect him at all. And that sounds so triumphant, not just to say, but to think about. Myself, I don't really do it that often because I'm constantly singing power songs. The only reason why I would give myself a break in falsetto is if they were having a noticeable moment in falsetto/head voice, rather than going from like because you hear me gradually going from normal to compressed to flip and then to normal to stopping for a tiny pause to falsetto. Like at that point it's more just like stopping this sound and then starting the other. Now is that bad? No, not really. But I'm just saying I'm only able to transition on a very raw and basic level. I think that's all I was gonna say. I forgot the rest if that's not.
Each day I play along of someone always in control, but at night I come home and turn the key. There's nobody there, no one cares for me. Oh, what a sense of trying hard to find dreams without someone to share with. Tell me what does it mean? I wanna hold you. Won't you hold me in your arms and keep me safe from harm? I wanna hold you. But if I come to tell me, will you stay or will you run away? Run away. I need you here. I need you here to wipe away my tears. Choke this away my...
Hold the phone. I need to go back and listen to that one more time. I think I heard a whistle note somewhere. Now that might be normal for Whitney Houston herself. She might have had that in there in the original video, but I just got to see. Yes, that means I haven't seen the original, but I don't care. I'm trying to watch him. No disrespect to her. It's just I'm trying to do what you guys want. And I can understand him anyway. Either that was falsetto or whistle. And just the fact that he was able to go that high at all, it doesn't matter which register he was. That's super high for a girl alone, not just for a guy. As soon as you notice that a girl's going up there, you're gonna know that they're working hard for that note. And for a guy to do it not just on a basic tonally pleasing and sonically pleasing way, but also to do it quietly without strain, that's awesome. So awesome.
I need you here. I need you here to wipe away my tears. To piss away my fears. Oh, if you wanna know. I wanna run to you. Once you hold me in your arms and keep me so true.
I am so sorry, but that whistle note, though. I know, it's horrible, and I need to work on it. Calm down, I'm going to anticipate that type of comment. But to not just do that at the top, but then transition back down into, I don't even know what that was. I don't know if it was falsetto or a really head-based mix. He's just doing so much of this at the end that I can't even tell sometimes what register he's in. It's astounding. Oh man, that I haven't heard in a long time. Thank you for that. I look forward to hearing more of you. Oh boy, I'm gonna keep going.
But if I come to you, tell me, will you stay or will you run away?
Holy cow. That's all I have to say so far. Holy cow. Crap almighty. I cannot believe how good he is. To you Dimash fans, I think he could be Dimash's twin on a technically advanced and almost expert level. He did so much, but also saved it till the end so that it wasn't done in excess. Because sometimes singers can do too much throughout the entire thing. The only thing you think about is those high notes rather than the message of the song. So I really wanted to say that he did a very good job at building it to the end instead of just like blasting you from the beginning. That's how songs, for the most part, in the contemporary / musical theater world are supposed to be. Also his vibrato. It sounds so amazing that he could be a musical theater singer. I think, at least. And then just the way that he went through his falsetto at the end. I'm trying to not sing as much, so I waited till the absolute end of the reaction to do that, because I know that sometimes it can interfere with reacting to him, and you guys don't like that, so I'm trying to get a grip on that balance. But there are just so many things, technically speaking, that I cannot talk about with an end to it. That's how much I could talk about how good he is from a technique standpoint. But that doesn't mean he takes away the emotion from it. I mean, I was able to understand the message, and the power of all those extra things just adds on to what he's trying to communicate emotionally. And when you're able to do that, that's it. That's it. You have done it. You have mastered what it is like to sing super well, almost to the extent of finding the edge of the universe. Just kidding about that last part. There are so many things that one can do better. It does not matter how good you are. There's always room for improvement for most people. But let's just say this, he has definitely gotten as close to perfect as anyone can get. He has not just practice in his blood, but the talent. It's like an innate thing in himself that he's able to do this so well. So, thank you for emphasizing this one in particular. Now, I haven't been reading a lot of the comments as actively as I used to, so some of knowing what most of the comments have requested the most has been something on my part mostly, but I thank you for requesting this regardless. Whoever did, thank you. Now I know why you liked it so much. I mean, I literally felt what he was trying to communicate as well, because I feel like my heart is a little bit in my throat, just a little bit. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna start saying thank you for watching. If you like this video, once again, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below with the notification bell on if you want more Gabriel. Keep on requesting those songs that he sings. I do not want to stop listening to him anytime soon. I want to also know if you have checked out my website yet, because I really think you should see what it is like to sing super well if you've been yearning for it and you haven't gotten there yet. I definitely have gone through a lot of nonsense to figure it out on my own, and if I can make it easier for you to not have to go through it like that to learn, then I highly suggest that you go over there and see the step-by-step process that is the course. It has so much information, not just in how you can sing well on a basic level if you haven't ever even tried to sing well on a basic level, to intermediate things, to advanced things, to branching out to certain career paths if you wanted to do it that way. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you check that out, and I will see you in my next video.